Hey everybody, it's Taylor Valenstorm, and today we are playing Minecraft, as you can see. Um, since the last time we played, or should I say I played, that you watched, whatever, what have you, I have made, obviously, some changes to the area. We still have the Nether portal, which is over here. We have, decent farm going on, which is really nice. The sugarcane farm's doing really good. I get at least like 64, things of sugarcane when I go through it, and I need to collect some, so I'm going to quickly do that while I'm thinking about it, so that way we can get that done out of the way. Um, so, yeah, I definitely spent a lot of time kind of just outside of recording, messing around with this world, because I felt as if you didn't want to watch me grind as I tried to regain levels from the last time I died in the Nether. Um, oh, I also have cows. I'm going to get into that in a moment. So what I ended up doing was, in order to kind of help with the farming and what have you when it comes to trying to regain levels, I kind of went crazy in making stone bricks, because stone bricks, if you cook anything in the furnace, it gives you some kind of experience. We have cows that are trapped down here, and I'm going to feed some of them, even though I'm pretty sure that they've all pretty much repopulated at this point. Oh, no, they did make babies. Yay, babies! Um, I've also gone through and killed them a couple of times. But we now have cows. We have a decent cow farm. I have a wheat farm that is doing wonderfully. I need to get chickens eventually, because they're going to be a lot easier to go crazy with in the future. But that is for another time. I'm not going to try and grab chickens this episode. This episode instead is going to be a rather simple episode. I'm going to show off what I've done. We now have a trash can. So that's going to be pretty cool. I need to cover that up. So we have a trash can. And we also have the beginnings of a bigger, better, nicer home. I changed out the staircase, as you can see. You can now jump down, and we're already at the bottom, instead of me jumping up and down constantly. And obviously this area has been adjusted a little bit. There are new corridors to be explored for when I actually decide to come back down here. This ones they go out pretty decently far. These ones do not. On the other hand, they're just a corridor at the moment. And of course, there is corridors here. Now, before I continue, I believe that I set this on peaceful by accident a couple days ago while I was playing. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm gonna switch it back to easy. Normally I play on normal. For the time being, I'm just gonna switch to easy because I'm just showing off things. But we have now a fully functional, decently built, done base. So let us go back up, because this is not where I'm planning on... I normally am better at this. This is not where I'm planning on being for today at all. I'm not going to strip mine. I'm not going to go into the Nether. We're going to go to another place, because I happened to see this area, and instead of mining it out completely without showing it off, I'm going to legitimately mine it out and show it off to people. If I sound a little stuffed, I apologize. Unfortunately, I came down sick a few days ago, and recording has been kind of iffy these past few days. I've been rather snot-nosed and congested, so we'll see how that is. It's getting ready to be night. I think that we'll just, bypass this problem. I can only sleep at night. Dang it. Be night already. I'm gonna quickly toss these in here. I'm gonna take some torches with me. I'm gonna toss that in here. I'm gonna toss that in here. I also have everything pretty well organized. Alright, sleep time. Because skipping the night would be a smart idea. Alright, now that the night has been skipped, we shall now go off and explore into the distance. The area actually isn't that far. You can see it from here, actually. The area that we're going to be at today. I forgot to put those up. Oh well. We're going to go past the cows, and we're going to swim. I would make a boat, but this is kind of too close to really matter to me on trying to grab something like that. But I happen to come over here, and I realized that, surprisingly, there is quite an area of exploration. And it all started right here. So, before I forget, Boop. We're gonna grab this here because coal is always good. And we definitely need those levels so that way I can enchant and try and get better gear. There's a cow nearby. I can hear him. The Yep. Oh, cow, you're probably gonna die because I'm probably gonna kill you. And I regret nothing of it. Ugh, my nose. Are you up here, cow? You sound like you're up here. Oh, there you are. Hello there. Oh god, creeper. That is not mine. Now, where's the creeper at? Ah, here's the creeper. It's okay. We're all good. It actually did some clearing out of items for me, I guess, if you want to take it that way. Creepers can be used for good. Because Minecraft's for everyone. Alright. Oh, god, another creeper. Okay. Come on, buddy. Alrighty. That was pretty decent. Not that bad. We're going to light up the area. I don't know how large this area is. Pretty decently large from the looks of it. There doesn't appear to be too much around here besides coal and iron, which is always, always important and needed because I am a resource whore. I am also a resource hoarder. I definitely, I know that I could possibly at any point in time use a good chunk of what my resources are to make various other items with them. I do technically have enough diamonds to make diamond armor. I want to hold off on that because I do not want to get too far ahead of myself. I'd rather have an abundance of resources instead of constantly having to come down and grab more as I continue on with our journey here. That is just a personal choice of mine. I know that other people prefer, as soon as they get the chance, they make a diamond pickaxe or diamond armor, just to kind of speed the process up a little bit. I, on the other hand, am not that kind of person. I do generally, I kind of wait a bit more. It's just how I play the game. I don't know if it's just because of various other games where I've learned to kind of patience is virtue. The more of an item you have, the better kind of thing. And I think that's partially from Civ and other games that are more strategy-esque. I'd rather be safe than sorry. And that is just how I play it. Okay. Woo! More items. Awesome. Let's grab more coal. And more levels. As you can see, I'm being a little dangerous here and not paying so much attention to it. Okay. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, guys. I meant to continue on with that. I do not remember what I was talking about. Now I remember. I'm being a little reckless. It's just because I personally kind of sort of I'm close enough to home. I'm not super duper worried about it. If I come across a creeper, I'll have to just be super careful. I think for the most part we've cleared out a good chunk of this. I don't know if it's all. Let us quickly scan the area a little bit more. Okay, this has all been done. And yep, I think that aside from down here, yeah, down here is where it's a little bit more iffy. Okay, I gotta be super careful because I do not want to lose any of the resources or levels I've gained, especially considering the fact that I do want to start enchanting within the next few episodes. Hopefully after I get a little bit more diamonds. I'm trying to kind of take this slow and not over, I'm trying to pace myself and not try and get this done too quickly because, as I've mentioned prior, I've played Minecraft. I've sunk a lot of hours into the game. I don't necessarily know everything of it. There are still times when I have to consult various websites for information on crafting because there are times when I forget the exact layout. Bookshelves, not bookshelves, books were a good example, as was the enchanting table. Um, I'm really bad about that. And is that what I think it is? Hmm, quite possibly. We'll need to be careful, because if my suspicions are correct, we might be in a dangerous place. Let us continue on this way, and then I'll go down that way. Probably should turn on my thing and see. That sounds really close. Alright, zombies, where are you? You're close. I can hear you. They could be above. I could be wasting my time in this, which, yeah, I think for now we're gonna just chalk it up as they're probably above or below and deal with it later. But with the number of zombies I'm hearing, we could very well be very close. Yes. It definitely sounds as if we are very near to a dungeon. Which means I need to be careful. Oh, there's a zombie. Okay, careful as we go. I'm still hearing zombies. They're not as many. I'm gonna get super duper lost before the end of this. And I apologize for the quietness in that. I definitely didn't want to die because of zombies. But anyway, um, I will have to explore that area most definitely a lot closer, because uh, if there actually does happen to be a dungeon nearby, I am definitely going to turn it into an experience farm, because I could definitely use the extra experience. That's the main reason why I'm out mining right this instant, and I will not be against that in any way. Generally, I do enjoy having skeleton experience farmers a little bit more, because they generally drop not necessarily better goods, but they have it to where you sometimes get arrows, bone meal can be used for it. It's a lot better than that of a zombie one. But if I had to choose, I definitely wouldn't complain. I'd rather have a zombie spawner over that of other kinds of spawners. So, um, and the other kind obviously is being that of a cave spider, because, yeah, cave spiders are pains in the ass. Okay. But for the time being, because I did not see it and I am not going to risk myself too heavily, we're just going to take this time to gather more and use this as an opportunity to level. Hopefully, everything turns out pretty decently. So far, it has. This area is definitely a very expansive area, uh, which I am very happy to find out, because personally speaking, I am always up for. Ooh, all right, buddy, I hear ya. Don't know where you are, but I hear ya. Hey, friendly. What you doing today? Yes, I'm going to sweet talk a zombie. That is exactly what my plan is for today. But anyway, as long as he stays away from me and I do not see him, we'll be okay. I don't think he's anywhere around here. He might be in like an adjacent room or something. I'm not exactly sure. Okay. There's that. Let's see if there's anything else here. Iron. Let me take you, iron, because I could always use more of you. Huh. Interesting. So we're close to the start of this again. Let's head. I've gone both directions now. They've both been pretty adequately looked at. I'm going to relatively quickly here come up because I'm actually relatively curious. Okay, we're in a birch forest. We're some ways away from home, which is that way. I know this partially because I've been this way a couple of times out of recording. It hasn't been often, mostly because I don't want to get too ahead of myself in exploring the area without showing it off to you guys. Oh, zombie villager. All right, buddy. I'm sorry. I'd love to change you back, but unfortunately, that is not how this is going to work. I regret to inform you of that factor. I'm also going to need to go back up. I will take this opportunity of being close to the surface world because I am kind of running low on supplies of items to go quickly grab those. The episode will be ending relatively quickly after that because, unfortunately, we're almost at time. But for the time being, we're going to continue up this way, and I'm going to, at the very least, get up here to gather resources, which we're just going to punch a tree. We're going to definitely just punch some trees. And beware of creepers and the mite. Or the like, not the mite, whatever. Close enough, right? Same difference, right? Right. It doesn't matter. Shh. Oh, hey, asshole. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We are not doing this game today. No, 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 no. Okay. I am dangerously close to being dead now. Which means that, yeah. I'm going to end this episode here. If you liked it, press that like button. If you're new to our channel, please feel free to subscribe. I need to get to a safe place and eat some food. And I will see you in the next video.